Hey everybody. So if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that the first video I made today, it was 13 Love to Eminem. And I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. When I write 13 Love to people, okay, 13 Love goes back to 13 Son. You can check his page on YouTube. I highly encourage it because it's what helped save my life. Helped turn my life into a better. I'm still not totally there yet as far as living a completely healthy lifestyle, but it's gotten a lot better. And more than anything, I mean, that he's a lot of great healthful tips and advices to help you get better on his channel, but also gave me purpose. It helped me figure out within myself why I came here to this planet, and give me something to do with my life that I felt like it actually resonated with my soul. So yeah, anyway, that it comes from him, and from him, 13 Love is about sending a person like the most high love information they need to help navigate through their life in the most loving and prosperously positive way possible. That's all it means. So whenever I'm sending 13 Love to anybody, I'm just sending them my love in a way that's like, yo man, I'm just sending you, whatever the universe essentially feels or God feels is the best thing for you to help you get through your situation the best way possible that you can. That's all it's saying. It's just encouraging good behavior is essentially is what I'm doing. It's like sending good energy to people. So I did that again to Eminem this morning because he didn't post a video yesterday. And so I was like, oh, you might be feeling down or something. So I thought about sending him 13 Love. And he's another person that has gone back and forth from deciding to like wear his cover his head up and not. And I feel like numerous people do this, and it's like a symbol to me on whether or not they're like supporting me, or I don't know why they choose to do it. And then if you're gonna cover your head up all the time, just cover it up all the time. And if you're not gonna do it, then you shouldn't do it. And you shouldn't do it because of somebody else. You should do it because you really feel like it's something you want to do with inside yourself. I do it because 13th Son has said to do it, and so I like the idea of following uniform and protocol and rules, to be honest. But it also helps you, if you continue to wear the same cap, especially, and if you don't wash it, it's going to continue to help you magnify your energy, because all that energy, it comes off of your brain. It's getting absorbed into the fabric of the cap or the hood or whatever it is that you're wearing. And if you continue to wear that hat and you're continuing to do good things with that hat on all the time, you're continuing to radiate that good energy into the cap. So it's like this, it's storing up energy like a battery all the time. And the more good you do with it, the more you often you wear it, the more powerful it's going to become. So that's another reason why I choose to do it. But it's also what I've been told from literally the only source of information on this planet that helped pull me out of the pit of hell to cover up and to wear my hat. So it's also an obedience thing, but it's also about empowering yourself. And it's something that's also seen through numerous different cultures. So, but here he made a video just an hour ago talking about don't front. And I feel like it was directed towards me and me writing that 13 Love to Eminem fucking thing, because he's thinking like I'm fronting, like I'm lying about how I feel about things. And it also could be related to a particular person who thinks I'm fronting on things. But again, even to that particular person, sending 13 Love is all about me just sending you good energy, just sending you with the intent of just helping you navigate through your day in a more loving way. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so and another thing I gotta say, like, you guys keep doing this. Like, I just saw Black Scout Survival, another YouTuber whom I'd love to work with and cooperate with, and he's done this too. Sometimes he'll make videos, showing his face with a cap on, and sometimes he'll do it showing his face with a cap off. And again, I read into energy with things, so like sometimes I feel like people are doing this to either show support or to show that they're not supportive of what I'm doing. And it's just kind of strange to me, because I just don't operate like that. Like, I'm going to continue, I'm going to wear what I wear because it feels good to me, and that's just going to be me. And if I choose like supporting somebody, then I'll say something about it, but I'm not going to change my appearance just because I don't agree with the way somebody feels. And I've seen females do this too. So I don't really like it, and it's kind of alien to me. It's kind of like being a fair weather fan. But I get it, but at the end of the day, why I'm talking to all these different types of people is because we all need to come together as humans, as human beings. And here in America, Americans, those of us who feel like perpetuating a good and healthy future for America, those of us that want that need to come together and develop, in my opinion, some type of a movement that's probably going to need some type of a militia force. Because again, we have an infiltrated country that's full of corruption. So we have people in power who are corrupt, who have guns, who have the ability to lock and incarcerate people. Okay, this is very dangerous. All right. And the only way to really, you can either just let them lock you up and kill you, or we can choose to move out of these cities, to train ourselves, to arm ourselves, and be prepared if they should knock on our door and tell us that we have to listen to their corrupt laws. Okay, because them allowing hemp and all this type of shit is completely anti-human. And it's keeping us from being able to perpetuate a good future for us, the animals, and the rest of the world. It's completely wrong in so many different fucking ways. And it's killing people and animals at untold rates. All right? So this is why I continue to speak about it, as well as it being a way to generate revenue for this movement to help combat this corruption. Okay, so it has multiple reasons for goodness. But as far as Eminem making this song saying don't front, I ain't fronting for nothing, bro. Like, I have no expectations of you, and I don't think you shouldn't have expectations for anybody, even in a relationship. That's one thing I feel about this particular person also, is she has expectations. She does things in the spirit to try to motivate me to do something that she wants me to do. I don't ever do that to anybody. People do what you want to do. If you want to cooperate, if you want to fuck with me, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. But I'm not going to manipulate people and send them spiritual things and little messages through the internet to try to get them to do something, when at the end of the day, what I'm feeling is they want to talk to me, but they don't want to actually send me a text because for whatever reason. So they're going to try to manipulate things in the spirit and in other ways to try to get me to come to them. When in actuality, it's really them who want to come to me. That's what I'm feeling. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling, and I don't like being manipulated by that. All right, and I don't like seeing the fair, the fair weather fan type of shit either, bro. I want to cooperate. Like, we have a fucking serious problem in this country, and we have to stop letting our little egos get in the way, and we have to focus on the bigger problem and learn how to work together to solve this problem. Otherwise, we're all gonna be fucked. It don't matter how much money you have, bro. Like, if you don't have a group of loyal people around you and a way for you to make your own food, your own power, and get your own water and defend yourself and build and all this type of things, you're gonna be fucked. Because when these cities fucking run out of food, or whenever they do what they're going to do, people are going to start filtering out of these cities, and they're going to start going to places where there might be food, which is going to be people with more money, or with land, and with cattle, and with growing operations. That's just naturally what I feel is going to happen. What would you do if you're starving? You're going to start looking for ways to get food. So it's going to come down to people literally knocking on doors or knocking down doors to get food from people who have food. So another good way to prepare for this fucking World War III catastrophe thing that is happening right now, is for us to come together and start learning how to grow our own food, to generate more revenue for ourselves, even develop our own currency if necessary, learn how to train with martial arts, firearms, make our own firearms. We can do all these things with hemp and 3D printing. You can even make your own bullets. You can go back to bows and arrows. There's lots of different things you can do. You can, for defensive purposes, there's other tactics and things that you can build to protect your land. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we can do, but we need to start working together, and we also need resources and be able to fund this army or this movement, which is what it is. And an army is only as good as its weakest link. So if your supply chain or your weakest link is not intact or even able to function, then you're really not able to function. So again, without a supply chain, an army is dead in the ground. So the supply chain, everything, the hemp and all that I'm working on, is what could develop a supply chain for this potential militia movement to help counter the corruption that's in our country, and to get into to remove them from power, and to help get the people in whom are really wanting to help serve the people in a good way. So anyways, I just want to share it with you guys. Hope you all have a good day. All right, love y'all. Bye.